Okay, welcome. My name is Anthony Velez, and I will be your instructor for Jesus in the Christian community. And I thought I would offer my own video for this. What was that called? Introduce yourself or post an introduction video. The first question being, what is your program at FPU? I can respond to that in two ways. First, as my job, I am currently working in the Department of Biblical Studies, and I specifically teach Jesus in the Christian community as well as two forms of biblical perspectives. The first one being biblical perspectives for leadership or leaders, and the other one being biblical perspectives for educators. I could also respond to that question with respect to the fact that I was also an undergraduate student here ever so many years ago in the history program. Basically, it was actually called intellectual history, which is a nice integration of philosophy, theology, and literature. And then, as it turned out, I went on to do my grad studies in the field of theology and biblical studies, which is why I'm teaching this class. Let's see, the next question is, tell us anything you like about your family. Okay, well, currently my family is, I think, 8 of us if you include my dog. So that would be myself, my wife, my 4 kids, Ethan, Elena, Joel, and Cammie. My mom is living with us, and my little dog, Sierra, like a cockapoo or something like that. So how many is that? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 of us in this household. So kind of a cozy, friendly situation we have going on. What else do I want to say? My wife is an educator. She actually works for the California Department of Education as an ed specialist. My eldest son, he's 20, and he's working at one of the local coffee shops here, Cup of Joy, and he's pursuing undergraduate degree, currently in music business. He's also a musician, plays in a couple bands in the area. And then I think he's switching to linguistics after this. He's going from Fresno City to Fresno State. Pardon me. Okay. And then my daughter, Elena, she's going to graduate this year, actually. She's graduating this year, this June. And then she's going to be taken out to Jerusalem and then France after that. Kind of a nice little transition into adult life, I suppose you could say. And then I have another son who is in his first year in high school. And actually, he's part of the robotics team at Duncan Polytechnic High School. And they just won a competition, so they're going to be going to nationals in Texas next week. So I'm kind of proud of that. And then my youngest daughter is Cammie. She's 10, 5th grade, and she's in the dual immersion program. Actually, all my kids went through the dual immersion program, which means that they are conversant in Spanish as well as in English, or maybe fluent in Spanish and English, as they did their academic studies in both of those languages. And it worked out really well for them, which is kind of ironic because I have the Spanish surname Velez. My dad was Puerto Rican, and therefore I'm half Puerto Rican. And my kids are 1/4 Puerto Rican, but I don't speak the language, Spanish, unfortunately. But my kids do. And so if they want to, they can all have a conversation and kind of exclude me, which would not be really nice. Let me see what else. What's another question that we have up here? Tell us anything about your work life. Well, I kind of hit upon that when I talked about your program of study at FPU. Let me see. Is there anything else I could add to that? Well, I mean, obviously I'm a teacher, educator. All my 20-something odd years in respect to my career has all been in education, either behind the scenes working in things like, tutoring centers or learning resource services, that kind of stuff, where I've been a teacher in the classroom, teaching a wide variety of classes from philosophy to writing to history and now theology, which is really my forte. And let me see, what else? What else do I want to say? I'm also a teacher at my church. I am, in my tradition, the Anglican tradition, we refer to teachers as catechists. And so I provide instruction in the faith for catechumens who are like inquirers, people who are coming to the faith, or if they're children who are born into the faith and they want to own the faith for themselves, and they go through this program, this catechism program, to learn about the essentials of the faith and the uniqueness of the Anglican tradition, and they confirm their faith if that's what they want to do. So I'm kind of helping oversee that with another lady at my church, and that's another thing I'm pretty passionate about and interested in. And it fits nicely, my ministry and my vocation, what I do to make money, kind of fits nicely together. Let me see what else. Let me look at the next question. Tell us anything you'd like about a dream you have. Okay, well, that's kind of related to what I'm doing right now. It would be nice to put together my own curriculum. Right now, we relied upon a lot of materials from other people, including my colleague, to do the instruction that I provide. Of course, I adapted it to have my own voice, if you will, in there. But I'd like to do top to bottom my own curriculum, design my own catechist program, maybe make a book out of it, a series of videos. I'm not sure exactly. But first, let me just put the whole program in place, then we'll see what I do after that. And then the other question is something interesting or fun to know about yourself. I like to play guitar. In fact, I've had like an acoustic guitar for about 30 years, but just this past year, 2017, right around Christmas time, I bought a Fender Telecaster, which I'm really happy with. And I've been kind of ramping up my guitar skills, devoting more time every day, playing guitar, getting better at it, enjoying it. I'm not sure exactly to what end. I think it would be kind of nice to, get together with a couple of other musicians, do open mic nights or something like that. But really, that's not where my energy and talent's going at this point in my life. Anything else? I think that's it, actually. So, again, I am Anthony Blaise. I am your instructor for this class, JCC. You'll probably see me in other videos. Hope I didn't confuse you with that initial video on the top of the header of this class for Moodle, where you saw another gentleman speaking, my colleague Brian. It was a good video that he provided, so I thought we'd just run with it. But I will actually be your instructor for this class. And so I'll see you around, and I'll be responding to you in Moodle and interacting with you in other ways. Hope it's a good one for you. Bye.